What rule taught by your parents do you still follow, but nobody else seems to? I treat all servers, waiters, bellhops, cashiers, etc. like friends. You're going to see these people for maybe an hour or two tops, and they're there to help and make you happy. I like knowing that they were probably thanking God for not having another asshole customer to deal with. Just something my dad taught me. We're both great with strangers. You magnificent soul. Goal for being polite. You like those fuckers, thank you. If they're not there to ask, the answer is no. My brother and I grew up extremely respectful of other people's space and property. I'm sorry means I wish I hadn't done it, and I won't do it again. It drives me nuts when people will spit a sorry at you like the word itself will magically make you feel better. Then they turn around and continue whatever they were doing that they were supposedly so sorry for. Kindness is consideration for others. Let's all use a little more of it. My mom talking to 5-year-old me. Honey, you stepped on that man's foot. Even if it's an accident, you need to apologize. Okay mom, sorry mister. Little kids with their mom or dad or parents will knock into me or step on my feet, and the mom will notice and just kind of pull the kid closer to them. Do people not have the balls to get their kids to do the right thing? If you are at a seat yourself place, like McDonald's or Five Guys or Subway, when you finish your meal, make sure to throw out all of the garbage and wipe off the table. When I say wipe the table, all I mean is take a napkin and wipe it across the table, that's it. I'm not saying go get water and wipe it down or go get sanitizer and cleanse the table. I'm not saying either to make sure there are 0 crumbs either, because busboys need to see the crumbs. If the place is packed, make it decent for a person to sit there. Do not do this though if there is someone whose only job is to clean tables. How to talk on the phone. Nobody else seems to know that there are social standards and ways to be polite, or rude, about calling other people or being called. The best of these was someone who called me, says hello, I say who's calling, please. And they ask me who I am. Like what? This isn't how it's done, moron, not to mention the fact that you called me. I just hung up. Treat women like they are people deserving of respect. I've heard variations of this, like remember she's someone's mom, sister, daughter. That implies women only deserve fair treatment based on their relationships to men, and have no individual value. Women are human beings, don't treat them as if they aren't. Similarly, guys often will only take no for an answer if you say you have a boyfriend. You are right there in front of their face, telling them you aren't interested, but they don't respect that, only the implied claim of someone they don't even know that hypothetically exists. Talk to your grandma at least once a week. My parents passed this lesson down to me a long time ago, and I thought it was just to make her feel more integrated in the family, give her something to do, you know, the usual feel-good stuff. It actually stems from my own parents watching their grandparents, my great-grandparents, become old and senile. Dementia started taking hold on their grandma, and she couldn't remember names or faces or her relation to her own family. The only person they remembered was their son, who would write them weekly and make a point to take them out to dinner when he'd come into town. We're a family that believes frequent contact staves off forgetfulness in older years, and part of the reason why the elderly forgets their family is partially caused by lack of communication. So, every week, myself and my brother have dinner with grandma, talk to her on the phone, ask her how her day was, and of course, telling her we love her and God bless her. Note, we're not religious, but faith helps keep her mind stimulated, so we embrace the word when around her. She's just over 90 now, and while she can't remember the names of her medication, her books, or even what month it is, she still remembers us. It's strange, especially here in America. A new trend is emerging, a trend I really don't like. It's the idea that our goal is to immediately become our own person, and become as independent as possible from our family. Frequently sharing time with our family, especially the matriarchs, is somehow taboo, because a Friday night is instead best spent getting sloshed at a pool hall with coworkers and floozies. I never understood that, and now that my grandma frequently calls up our family and asks us, by name, which pharmacy had her blood pressure pills again, I can see why it was such a strictly enforced rule. Be communicative with your loved ones, or be forgotten. Always give a firm right-handed handshake, and look the receiver directly in the eye. I feel like a little bitch if my handshake isn't firm. If you guys really want to make someone feel awkward when giving them a handshake, pretend you are going for a top-to-down high five, and instead if a slap changes your hand into a claw, and only touch their hand with the tips of your fingers. Their reactions are priceless. People, a firm handshake doesn't mean bone-crushing handshake. It means not a lumpfish swaddle dick, overcooked pasta handshake. It shows you have interest in the other party and have integrity behind your back. No one has a work ethic anymore. I was blown away at all the laziness when I managed a retail sales team. I hear friends' laments of other co-workers, and I'm just blown away at how someone could go to work and not want to just kick ass at it. Sure, no one wants to work, but make the best of it. Wow, I'm surprised by Al that you're paying me minimum wage, expect minimal effort. I hate that. Removed rude statement. I generalize too much. Work hard. Be ruthless in your pride of work. No one will be better than you. Own it. If you don't like what is being served, just politely pass. My mother-in-law had no idea I didn't like ribs. She made them for family dinner. Asked the time. I just filled up on other things. Took her 6 years to find out I didn't like them. My sister-in-law, on the other hand, feels the need to announce to everyone what she hates about a meal or a specific item, and will even make faces and act like she is going to throw up. Also, save your money and don't spend money on things you want, spend money on things you actually need. Save your money for a rainy day. I know very few people who hold on to their money and far too many who spend their money as soon as they get it, spend it impulsively and are always broke. Then they bitch about how they have nothing and how unfair their money problems are. I've had a few boyfriends and many friends who had no concept of saving, and have had many former classmates and co-workers who do this as well. A few of them I will try to explain how not buying soda or energy drinks every day adds up, or how they don't need a new TV when the one they have is fine. Also, how spending money when you feel low as a way to cheer yourself up is a terrible way to do so. The effects will only be temporary, and the thrill of your new purchase will quickly wear off, and soon one will be spending money again as a way to brighten their mood. Only once did I get through to someone, the rest are all broke or in credit card debt, and still complaining. The worst part is that most of them have cheap rent and a low cost of living, but buy luxury items all the time, and dine out instead of grocery shopping, and consider these necessities instead of entertainment. Saying please and thank you when going through a drive-thru, just treating them like human beings, seems hard even for my friends. Once I had a friend tell me I didn't have to be so polite because they're just a drive-thru worker. Yeah, they're still people. Also, saying excuse me when you walk in front of someone looking for something in an aisle at the grocery store, or saying excuse me when you walk in between two people talking for whatever reason. Manners, people. Address people by their titles, Mr. So-and-so, until they invite you to call them something less formal. I hate it when tell beggars call me up to try to squeeze money out of me, but can't even show me the decency and respect of calling me by my last name. I don't know you. You're not my friend, so stop trying to act like we're buddy-buddy. I'm more likely to give money to people who are polite and respectful, rather than people who take too casual of a tone with me from the start. And I hate that I feel this way, since I'm actually a very laid-back and easygoing person. I was taught that I should always talk politely with strangers. Hi, I'm Orange Citric. Pleased to meet you. Excuse me, I was late due to an unexpected reason. Excuse me sir, I've gotten a bit lost. May I know where is the today? It seems like it's... Hey, name's Orange Citric. What? Oh yeah, sorry, traffic jam. Hey you, tell me where's ... Sorry for not making myself clear. Meant it with someone who has more importance than you, in a higher up position. Teachers, your boss, elderly, etc.